Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video on the Edged Militaria channel. Today is website update number 3. We have 5 really cool knives in front of us, so let's take a look. These are all available on my website, link in the description. So first off, on the left, we're looking at a World War I combat knife. So these are made by WKC, as we can see on the blade. It has the beautiful Imperial WKC marking with the 2 heads, the king and the knight. This has a Bowie style blade. The tip does have a bit of reforming, but overall a cool knife. It is the big style. And the scabbard has some nice original paint on there, but the leather is missing from the scabbard. So this is a bayonet style knife, but it's not really a bayonet. This button is just for show. We see this a lot on World War I and II knives. Because next up, we're looking at another World War I combat knife made by Anton Wingen, and these are quite rare actually. So again, the condition, like the last one, isn't perfect, but we do have some leather left on this scabbard, but one of these rivets broke, which means it is moving and the loop is also gone. But what's more interesting here is the knife itself. This is a Anton Wingen World War I combat knife with the Anton Wingen logo right here. Let's go in closer. So we can see the nice Anton Wingen Solingen logo on there. So we do see that the grip rivets have been replaced on this knife, but the grip plates are originally there. Now what's special about this knife, if you know a little bit about these knives and about the early Hitler Youth knives, these steel grips with the bird head and the eye were also used on the very early production Hitler Youth knives by Anton Wingen. So that's something really interesting to see. So just for reference, I took this very nice book about Hitler Youth knives by Nathan Hogel, and there we can see this Imperial fighting knife by Anton Wingen, which we have in front of us right here. But then if we go to the Second World War, they first produced this knife with an emblem, really rare as well. And the second model is this same knife, but then Hitler Youth style. So we do see the same grip. So these are also really rare. Next up, we are looking at a really nice Hitler Youth knife made by none other than Ernst Puck and Son. So this is the 1937 variant. And let's go in closer. So let's take a good look at this logo right here. Beautifully stamped big Puck logo with the RZM marking underneath. So this is a transitional knife. We have both the maker mark and the RZM mark. And what's really nice to notice is that we don't see a RZM number. We only see the RZM logo. That's because Puck did not have an RZM number. They never got one. So we also don't see purely RZM knives by Puck. You only have the early ones with only the logo and the transitional ones with both logo and RZM. The grip on this knife is really nice. The emblem, no cracks, and it is loose in there. Let me show you. It does move quite a bit. Really, really nice. We have a steel grip with the number 3 stamped on the back right here. Interesting to see as well. Grip plates are intact. And then on the front of the blade, we obviously have the beautiful Moto boutonniere. The tip of the knife still intact, so just really nice to see. And then the scabbard, although missing its paint, is still in quite nice condition. We don't have any major dents, just a number scratched right here. And also the leather is still intact. And we do have the leather stamp LFS on there that we see a lot with Hitlerjugend knives. So a really nice knife. Check it out on my website. Next up we have a miniature Luftwaffe dagger made by SMF. You can easily recognize these SMF miniatures because their scabbards are very thin. This is something typical SMF and only they made them. We have beautiful aluminum crossguard and pommel. This grip, bright orange, really nice, but we do have a small crack right here. Small piece missing from that grip, but it is on the back, so we don't really see it from the front. The typical flat SMF scabbard. So this is really thin. Both rings still on the scabbard. And then taking a look at this blade, also really typical blade, flat and wide, SMF, Solingen DRGM marked. And then on the front we do have a publication from a company. So always nice to see this on these miniatures. A really cool miniature Luftwaffe dagger. And then last we have a World War II infantry combat knife. It is in used condition but beautiful patina. And these scabbards are the ones I like the most, with this long clip. Really nice to see these. The grip wood is just in beautiful condition. And if we take out the blade, we can see it is used. It does have some corrosion, but it is still in its original size and shape, which is, in my opinion, more important. We can also see on the back of this wood the wear this scabbard gave it. Really interesting. And then just this beautiful grip, center really thin, how we like to see it. A very nice knife in its original condition. So that was it for this website update. Definitely go check these knives out on my website edgemilitaria.com. Link in the description. And I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.